What's up guys, Metal Fist Doom here, and today I'm going to be doing a special little combo cold cut special of a video here. Today I'm going to be showing you a custom steelbook that I put together, made a little custom out of a steelbook and some Blu-rays that were not in a steelbook. So let's get right into it. First, this is not only the reveal of this custom steelbook, but this is also a tutorial on how to remove the spines off of steelbooks, as well as replacing the metal from one steelbook to another steelbook. So that'll be part of this video as well. Yeah, so first let me show you the custom steelbook here. Here it is. It's this is the Friday the 13th steelbook casing from the German release from the Saturn exclusive. You can see there it's in German. It says Freitag der, what is that? I don't know. Dreisen? Dreisen? I don't know. I forget how to say 13. Zwei und Dreisen? I don't know. Dreis? I don't know. 13. There's the back. It's really a strange artwork to be honest, because this steelbook only had the original film, and it's got like Jason on the back with chains. Very strange, but spoiler alert, I don't think that has really much to do with the first film. Let me open it up here. This is what it looks like spread out. There is the spine. So this steelbook actually originally came with just one disc insert, and you'll notice here that I'm able to stack up 6 discs in here. So this is 1, 2, and 3, the first 3 parts of the Friday the 13th. And on the other side, you got part 4, final chapter. On one disc, you got part 5 and part 6. And then you got part 7 and part 8. Jason takes the Bronx, AKA Manhattan. I'm just kidding, it's not the Bronx, but that'd be funny if it were. So, yeah, that's those. And you'll see, yeah, this one's got a double stack hub. However, the case originally only came with just a disc hub that fit one disc. And that is because, so I took the discs from this collection. This is the US Alternate 8 movie collection that came out pretty recently, I think in February. This collection originally just came with this disc right here, this region-free copy of the first film, Friday the 13th. Again, it's a strange cover since it was the first film. The hockey mask doesn't really fit. I digress, but there that disc is that was originally in here. And you're probably wondering, how is this possible? Well, I'll show you that, and it's pretty simple to make a setup like this if you want to try something similar. Maybe you have a collection of like 5 or 6 films or discs of a movie that you wanted to fit in one steelbook. I'm going to show you how to do that now. You'll notice that I put these discs in here. The Walking Dead season 4, discs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is not the Friday the 13th case. So essentially, what I did was I took the UK release of The Walking Dead season 4, which had the dual stack with room for 6 discs. This is actually the inside case from the Friday the 13th steelbook, so I switched them out. And I'm going to try to show you how to do that really quickly. It's pretty simple. What you're going to need for this, let me clear some of these discs out of the way. Since they're Blu-ray, they don't scratch very easily. Good thing they're not DVD. Push those out of the way. Okay. So you grab a Chiptopia card. Now this is very important. It has to be a Chiptopia card, and you have had to have reached the maximum status and eaten a crap ton of burritos over that summer a couple years ago. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. It can be any old gift card or credit card or something that you're not worried about getting bent or scratched. You need that. You need something very precise like an X-Acto knife. We're gonna use this to kind of get in between the spine without breaking it, to pull it off. And then what you'll need is a handy dandy hair dryer. And I'm gonna plug this one in now, actually. Wasn't prepared here. Make sure you plug it in to an outlet nearest you. That'll be helpful. Okay, so what you essentially need to do, I'm gonna demonstrate it on this Walking Dead steelbook. First things first, you're gonna probably wanna remove the metal part of the case first. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. There's little plastic kind of tab locks. I don't know if you can see it here. Let me try to focus it. On the insides of the steelbook, the plastic case. And essentially what you're gonna wanna do is slip in your handy dandy card. Let me see if I can get in here with one hand holding the phone. This is pretty difficult. You're gonna wanna kind of insert it in there, and you'll see, without scratching anything up anything, it kind of popped it out. You're gonna wanna gently glide it along the side here. Again, this is hard with one hand. Bear with me here, folks. You can kind of pop out, and boom. There you go, guys. Look at that. You got the Steelbook part off. And so what you would do here is, if you wanted to use this insert, you would just pop on, like, for example, the steel case, or I'm sorry, the steel front or back from the other Steelbook that you had in mind that you wanted to use. So while we're here, let me just pop off the other one. I'm lucky here. This Walking Dead one is pretty simple. The Friday the 13th case actually was pretty hard to pop off. Some are really easy, like this Walking Dead one, and some are really kind of frustrating. It really just depends on the case, to be honest. Whoop. I don't really care much about damaging this Steelbook, as I'm not really going to use it. Let's see. Bear with me here, folks. But yeah, I mean, even if you're kind of not gentle like this, I mean, again, you're going to be using two hands. It's not that hard to do most of the time. Yeah, boom. So there's that. So now that you have your cases off, the steel case off the Steelbook, what we got to do is get this pesky spine off, and it's stuck on here with glue. And what we're going to need to do is heat this bad boy up enough to where the glue kind of starts coming loose, and that is where our blow dryer comes in. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. This is going to be interesting, but essentially I'm going to try to keep it still at the same time. Bear with the noise here, folks. All right, so because this blow dryer is extremely loud, I went ahead and muted it for your viewing pleasure. Essentially what I'm going to be doing here with the blow dryer is just going back and forth over the spine on the higher heat, low setting on the blow dryer. Basically just passing over it kind of slowly, covering the whole thing and just making sure that I get all parts of it. This way the glue is loosened on the whole thing. That way when you put the X-Acto knife in it, when you slip it in between the case and the spine, it slips off nice and easy, and it doesn't get kind of caught on glue that isn't loosened enough. So yeah, just pass it over a few times, and once you're done, go ahead and follow my next step. There's that. It should be okay. And then at this point, what you're going to want to do, it's a little bit warm here. Again, this is probably very dangerous. Do not do this at home, guys. Please bring an adult, a responsible adult, not like myself. And what you're going to want to do is, let me see if I can try to start filming it with one hand here. You're going to want to slip the X-Acto knife underneath the metal on the spine, just like that. It's a lot easier with two hands again. I probably shouldn't be doing this with one hand, but that's why you're not going to attempt it at home, folks. And you're going to gently slide the X-Acto away from yourself, preferably. I'm doing it towards myself because I'm suicidal. Just kidding. Yeah. All right. Get that sucker off there. Give me a second here, folks. Put my camera down. So I just pulled this off. Boom. And there you have it, folks. You've got the glue on the back of the spine. A little bit's left, some residue. When you put it on the other case, there's going to be some glue on there. And what you're going to want to do is repeat the process when you're putting it on the other Steelbook. Heat this guy up a little bit, back and forth with the blow dryer. Again, make sure you're using two hands, unlike this video. Back and forth, and then do the same on the spine for the one you want to put the spine back on. Real quick, let me just put this back on since it should be melty still. Melty. Let's see. Don't get hair on the back of it. Let me just make sure I'm putting it on the right way. believe it goes on this way. And so what you would do is just place it slightly gently on where you want to put it. Give it a nice run over with your finger, push down. Boom. And then what you would do once you have it on there again, maybe give it a pass over on with the blow dryer, and then afterwards kind of flip it over on a solid surface, flat surface, and just kind of press it down and hold it there for a few seconds to kind of again get the glue back on there. And then yeah, after that you can put, let's pretend like this isn't the same one I just took off, but you can slip the plastic casing back in place into the metal and kind of press it down like so. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And there you have it, folks. That's how you can kind of switch out interiors and exteriors of Steelbooks to make a custom collection, which is especially good when you've got 6 discs. Maybe you want to do this for the Saw collection, which doesn't have a Steelbook. You want to take one of the Saw Steelbooks, pop in one of these suckers, these 6-disc hub combos here, and make yourself a nice collection. Maybe you want to do it with the Resident Evil Steelbooks instead of having like a whole collection of them. I know they made a collection, but you know, in case you don't want to do that one, you can take the discs from the sets, put them in there, bam, combo, and it works out very nicely. I have this actually same kind of deal going for the extended edition of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I put them in a Steelbook of one of those films and made a nice little collection. And yeah, I'm planning on doing this also for the Saw series. I'm gonna put them in one of these Jigsaw Steelbooks. I'm gonna put the whole collection in there. And that's how you do it, folks. Yeah, thanks for watching. And I hope this was helpful. If not, please let me know how stupid I am in the comments below. And yeah, subscribe and like for more like this. Peace.